This. Hiya, Kimberly. Not my Wi-Fi off. That. Come on. Hiya, Tracy. Hiya, Loretta. Hiya, Sue. Hiya, Elbs. Hiya, Gemma. Hiya, Grace. Hiya, Gemma. Hiya, Valerie. Hiya, Gaynor. Hiya, Connie. Hiya, Kaylee. Hiya, Simon. Hiya, Sandra. Hiya, Katie. Hiya, Sharon. Turn that light on a bit. That's a bit brighter. So have you all been well? Anyone done anything interesting? Hiya, Hayley. Hiya, Amanda. Hiya, Donna. I'll pop on tonight after a few requests. Just going to do some guidance messages. I've got oracle cards with me, or and try and bring spirit through. Okay. Hiya, Nadine. I'll just give it a couple of minutes to see if anyone else joins. Hiya, Becky. Hiya, Emma. Is anyone with birthdays today? Because the last few times I've come live, there's been people with birthdays. Hiya, Veronica. Hiya, Paula. How's your big toe now, Simon? That's okay. There are spirits around me now, so I'm just trying to get them up. I'll just give it a couple of minutes to see how else joins. Hiya, Ian. Hiya, Alina. Hiya, Courtney. Hiya, Eric. The week's been up and down, Sharon. Quite good. Day off yesterday, but doing some DIY at home, lifting an old floor, ready to put a new floor down. I did an half 8 last night, didn't I, Marie? I refound some muscles I'd forgotten I'd got in my back. It didn't half hurt, but I've woken up not aching or anything today. Your toe, Simon, was a metaphor for last week when you were saying about your big toe. I won't go into exactly what, Simon, but it has to do with the one trying to get free messages to everyone online. Right, sorry, I just missed a comment there. I was in the middle of reading and it's flashed on by too quick. I didn't know I was going live, Jane, until about 20 minutes, half an hour ago. Otherwise, I'd have posted it earlier.
Still watching a 2.5-hour film.
Yeah, we watched a 2.5-hour film as well with the kids, which Marie hadn't seen before, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. She was a bit behind, but it is a good film, so I didn't mind that on again. Right. Hiya, Grace. Hiya, Carol. Hiya, Kelly. Might have missed the comments. Well, in between readings, if I do start looking down at the screen, that's the time to comment. Okay. Well, I'll start with Hayley Hurst first. She's asking for cards, so that's a good way for me to tune in. So, Hayley Hurst. I've said that. As soon as I've said your name aloud, I have got a lady that's by the side of me. She's quite elderly. She's telling me she's very proud of you. Okay. She loves you. It's as if you've changed your life, turned your life around, Hayley. She's very proud of what you've done looking over you. Okay. With the second female behind her. One sec. Hayley, were you very close to a grandmother? Because the grandmother, the love she's trying to give out isn't like, it's more like a motherly love than a grandmother love. Because she's always around you as well. So if you weren't very close, and she's more of a guide around you, Hayley, but she's always watching over you. Okay. She loves you dearly. Said things aren't as bad as they seem, Hayley. Okay. whatever darkness or what you're perceiving as darkness has been around you, Hayley, she's saying is lifted. You've just got to look at the positive things that are around you rather than the negative. Look with a bigger hindsight because there's a lot of love and joy around you. You're just not seeing that. Okay. She's got a lovely smile as well. And she's saying she's got her teeth back. There must have been something about her teeth. Okay, or she was missing a tooth, but she's gone. She's been interfering with your music as well, Hayley. I don't know quite what she means by that, but she's saying she's been interfering with your music. Okay. And she's been annoying a male around you to do with internet. Well, so if there's a male around you, Hayley, I don't know whether it's parent or child or partner, she's gone, give me a bit more. But she's been interfering with their internet as if she's bugging them by dropping the internet only for them. Okay. But she's saying it's a good time of good fortunes coming around for you. Okay. It's like you've been waiting for it long enough. So the good fortune and abundance is coming to you. But you've got to be willing to and be prepared to receive it. Well, there's a lot of good coming into your life, she's saying. But you've got to bring the balance back at the minute. Your mind and your instincts are out of balance. You do whatever's necessary to realign them. Do the cards, right. You're normally very caring, but there's a time for needing compassion and forgiveness around you to make it top priority at the minute. Okay. And you must express yourself, make sure you're heard and clearly heard and that it's accepted. Don't let anyone be changing your mind. You need to stand tall, maintain your dignity no matter what, okay? And others will treat you with respect that you deserve. But likewise, with the compassion, being compassionate, you need to take time to listen to others as well as you being heard. You've got to listen to others, okay? Especially with family members or people that are close to you, loved ones that are close around you. She's like every day is getting on top of you just at the minute. You need some time out for yourself, not work on yourself, but time out for yourself. Okay? But there is an opportunity coming around to you, and you must take that opportunity without any question. Okay? I believe they're talking about work, but there's something new to do with work coming around you. And I hope that helped you, Hayley. Grandma's just saying, she's saying grandma. She's saying she loves you and blowing you a kiss. Okay, but she'd have used to kiss you on both cheeks, is what she's also saying. Okay? Right. Let's see where we're going next then. So you do comment at the minute. I'm just seeing where spirit lead me to, okay? Valerie Kidd, I've just read your message and the male's just stepped very close to me. Okay? The love that they've got is extremely strong. Valerie Kidd spirit. So Valerie Kidd, right. I've got a male. He's not told me who he is at the minute, Valerie, but I'll get to that. He's telling me you've got a weight over your shoulders that you shouldn't have. You've had it with you for a little while now, and you need to let it go, as if to do with the passing. Okay. Go on, tell me a little bit more. He's got a lady with him as well. I'm not sure whether he's referring to the lady with the pain, Valerie, that you've had over you, as if you've missed a goodbye. But he's telling me that you didn't really, and they're around you. Okay. He's talking more. I'm trying to bring the lady to the front for you. It's as if there's more important for you to speak to the lady. Does that make sense to you, Valerie? He's saying he loves. They love you. They're all around you. If they're answering among themselves and which one to come forward. So at the minute, I've got Valerie Kidd, two males around me and one female. Female is definitely a grandmother figure that's around at the minute. It's as if they're asking you which you want to step forward. Um, they're just saying lights, as if they've been playing with your lights as well. So I don't know what that exactly means. The lady who's got. Come on, come close and tell me. So it was the way it was meant to be to do us. And thanking you very much. Saying you didn't, as if you still got some sort of grief around you and the way you've got to release it. Okay. Picture. It doesn't make sense to me, but hopefully it does to you, Valerie. You're talking about a picture, but as if the picture's on your phone, not on the mantelpiece or in the house. It's like you look at a picture on the phone. And when you do, it's like your neck tingles, you get a cold neck, whether you get comforted. And often that you'll feel loved ones around saying you are, just use your instincts, stop trying to logically explain it away. Because there isn't any logic and they're there around you. I'm not sure how recently she passed, but she's needing like the grandfather's help with energy. Okay. She's saying she's begging you to sort of let go of the whatever you're carrying around with you. She's saying she did hear you as well, but I believe she's talking about the words that you said after passing. Okay, so that makes sense, Valerie. And she did hear you, and as if she tried to give you a sign that she's been around as well. There's gentle tapping. She's saying that is her. Okay. Feathers. She's talking about feathers. It's as if I don't know whether you've had feathers already. It's as if a feather's coming to you, Valerie. So she wants you to know that she's around. Okay? They're around. Boom. You're popular with spirits, Valerie, kid. Okay, you've got quite a few relatives that are behind you. Well, then I'll do that. Sorry, just wanting to give. They wanting to give some guidance to you. 1 second. Apparently, there's a lot of stress around you at the minute, Valerie, and they want you to release the stress. They're saying you're actually outdoors does a lot of stress relieving for you. So just sort of go for a walk or connect with nature in some way. Just look at the outdoors, look at plants, okay, and that'll give you a new perspective and new ideas to follow. You've been doing a lot of hard work, and I believe something to do with children because I've just been shown a child. Okay, but they're helping you with soulmate relationship. Okay, at the minute, Valerie. So that is very positive around you. It's like you need to bring passion back into your life. Trust and follow your renewed passion. Okay, and that's not just love life, but in career too. Okay, but peace comes from remembering that only love is real. That's what they're wanting to say to you. And just remember that you're very, very sensitive. Some of what you hear, you don't need to take on board and let it hurt your heart or anything. Just release it. Let it go above your head. Okay? I'm hoping that's helped you, Valerie. God, the spirit, where we're going next. Names down who have done so I don't end up picking twice, right? So there's that one. I was drawn to the name. I've lost that one. Gone then. Spirit. Is there a okay? I don't know the surname, but I'm being given the name Gail. I've got a male that's by me, a male and a female, but I think his grandparents. Is it Gail? Gail online. So, as if you need guidance around you at the minute, Gail. And Gail Nolan, is that right? Yes. Okay. Right, Gail Nolan. So love coming your way from spirit, but it's like they're more wanting to step forward, not to communicate, more to give you guidance. And it's like you need some time to yourself at the minute, Gail. whatever's going on around you, you've got to be paying attention. Simply observe. Don't get too close to it or speak out too quickly. You need to use your eyes, ears, and your physical feelings as to what's happening inside and all around you at present. Okay? But it's also the same with so practical. It's like practice being slightly different to how you're feeling. Practice trying to be positive and happy, even though you're not feeling like that, because it can usher in more positivity around you. Okay? The senses are very good. Okay? And also, I'm being told you're very creative, but you've got to express it. Okay? I don't know whether you're trying to meditate or anything at the minute, but it's if you are, then you're trying to struggle. It's if you're, it's like you can succeed at quieting your mind. It's if you've been trying to quieten your mind so that you can think. So, yeah, they're just saying, just if you're not meditating, try meditating. If you're doing it and it's not being too successful, don't be hard on yourself. Just keep practicing more. You are succeeding in quieting your mind, but you need to do that. You're overlooking some important detail around you. Pay close attention to what's going on. Okay, and you're also a lot tougher and stronger than you think you are. But it is a very good time to go on a new adventure, Gail. As if there's a new adventure around you at the moment, and you're heading that direction. That's the important bit they want you to know. The new direction is the way that you need to be going forward. Does that make sense to you, Gail? Before I move on. Simon Reynolds, who just turned your tap on. Since I just read your message, I've got, go on, give me that again. Giles, I don't know who Giles is, Simon. I hope that made sense to you anyway, Gail. Okay, let's go. You can take all that. That's wonderful. Thank you, Gail. Right. Granddad's just winked at you, and grandmother's, she's not blowing you a kiss with the hand. She's just gone with her lips to send to you, Gail. Okay. As if they are going to come around you in a minute, as if you can sense them. So just be aware that as if they're going to come and comfort you, or they're going to be around you. Right. Is there a Tanya online? Is there a Tanya online? I've got a gentleman by me that's asking for Tanya. I believe the surname is Leah, if I've just heard that right. So Tanya Leah online? Right, let's go somewhere else. Right. So Tanya Leah does come online. Just put a comment up. Oh, there you are. Okay. You shouldn't be worrying at the minute. Okay. Go on. I know as a grandfather with very much love for you. He's just telling me off now for calling him grandfather. It's if he should be grandpa. Okay. Grandpa. He says, stop worrying. You've been asking for him to show that he's close and that he supports you still. Okay. He hasn't got a grandfatherly love for you. It's like a fatherly love. He says you're coping better than you think. Okay, so you were very close to him. He's saying let go of whatever worry or concern you've got over your shoulders. But don't worry, that's why he's been showing you that he's close and he still loves and he cares for you. It's as if, Tanya, there's meant to have been some sort of, you've been blaming yourself for something should have been said, or something to do with sorry and forgiveness or something like that. He's saying there's no need. Okay, everything's fine. But he's always around you. Okay. Says you do keep seeing him even when he's out and about. He sort of goes everywhere with you, but you're trying to focus too hard. Just keep your eyesight away from where you see it out the corner, and then keep looking. You'll see him clearly. But it'll only be out the corner of your eye. He says he's been rubbing your back and like your neck that you get tingles. He says, but don't worry, it's him. He's also been playing with your lights and the door to the bathroom, he's saying, as well as interfering with your telly and the internet. He's trying to do as many signs as possible. He says you've even had some bangs, okay? Something off of a dresser. He showed me something from a dresser as if he's knocked something off of there as well. So he didn't want to break anything. So I don't know whether he's broken something or not. It's like he's not trying to break anything, but he's trying to make you be aware that it's him. Okay? He says you just let your imagination run wild. Stop with your imagination. Okay? I'm talking to you, Tanya, at the minute, Leah. Tanya Leah. So his grandpa's just saying he loves you. He loves you dearly. Okay? And that is him that's around. So he's just saying stop worrying. It is him. And he's close. He's agreeing he's close, but he's not in your energy. He's just around the house, but he does follow you wherever you go out and about. Okay? As he says, he can step back a little bit. You've just got to ask him. But he thought you wanted to know that he was close. Okay? He's not meaning to frighten you. And he's promising nothing else is around you. It's purely his energy and other loved ones. Okay? So there's nothing to be concerned about. He's just gone with two hands. Love you. Okay? There's nothing to be concerned about at all, Tanya. He loves you, and it's like grandpa that is close. Okay? Right then, let's see where we go next. I'm waiting. Okay. So I'm looking at the comments now. Okay? Where's that gone? Jen Sheen. Jen Sheen. Jen Sheen. It's told that you've got worry around you at the minute, Jen. Okay? But have faith. Don't lose your faith. Okay? You need to have faith and just believe that everything's going to come around. Okay? It's like you worry far too much, but it's like you worry, but it's different to the instinct. Your instinct is different to the worry that you're giving out. Okay? Or that you're worrying about. There's a lot of friends. You often get support other friends. So it's like lean on your friends at the minute. Okay? So get support from a trusted group of like-minded people, the ones that you're close to. Okay? You must trust your instincts, as I just said, to discern or see the truth of the situation that's around you. It's time to strike out on your own and quit stopping over dependent on others. You don't need to be. Okay? You're absolutely fine yourself. So take some time out, look at the bigger picture and rest. Okay? If you can recuperate before you strive ahead, then everything will be clearer for you. Because at the moment, nothing's balanced around you. So to see what vision and which way to head forward, you need to create the balance back round. Okay? Again, it's as if you've got to forgive or be caring, care that's around you. You need to care what people that are around you at the minute. But also, it's like you're being called for leadership or to lead, because you're capable of doing that. Trust that you can lead and move yourself and others forward. Okay? But you've got to bring the balance back into your life. Okay? At the moment, make a stand for what you believe in, despite of what anyone else may think or may believe. Okay? You need to make a stand for yourself. It's time for deep emotional healing. So I know there's been past pain, they're saying in the past, that you've got to move forward from. And but stand tall, maintain your dignity, no matter what. Others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Sometimes you just need to be quiet. Because if you confront something with negative energy, you're going to get negative energy back. So it's like just think before you speak. Have a bit of time out. Okay? See the bigger picture, then lead yourselves. It's like multiple. Lead yourselves out of the situation that's around you. Okay? I keep getting a Kaylee keeps being said to me, but I don't know who it is that's by me at the minute. So I'm going to try and bring him close in a minute. But if there's more than if there's Kaylee or something online, please comment. Okay? So I can try and decipher who's around me that keeps saying Kaylee. Sarah May. I've got your nan and grandfather by me at the minute. There's more nan that wants to talk. It's as if she's asking you to pass a message on. Come on, come here, please. It's like your nan, she wants to talk to her daughter. So I don't know whether this is an aunt or your mother she's talking about. So she wants to talk to the daughter just to let them know that they're fine, they're together, and they love her as well as you. I've spoken to you before. Okay? It's like mum at the minute needs to get rid of the clutter that's all around her. Like by clutter, they're talking about energy. Okay, and try and bring balance of energy around her back. But she needs to notice that she's got ups and downs in relation to like moon cycles. And it affects her energy and what she can draw close to her. So they're saying just be aware of that and positive thinking will keep them enable her to manifest whatever she needs. Okay, but she needs crystal clear intentions around her at the minute about what she desires and focus upon it with unwavering faith. And just prioritize. Okay, focus on your highest. She needs to focus on her highest priorities first, and that'll help her get organised. She has brilliant ideas, but she doesn't follow through with them. So I'm being told that she needs to. Her instincts are being like Nan's guiding her through her instincts to take action on her ideas and bring them to completion, to fruition. Okay, if she softens her heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including saying including yourself, Sarah. So I don't know whether that makes sense to you, but she's referring to you, Sarah, as if you need to help mum lead her out of whatever's around her at the minute. Okay, and she's aware that she's trying to overcome difficulties. But it's also she's saying now as if there's a weight to do with her passing. So Granddad's quite happy, as if that's absolutely fine in mum's mind. But Nan wants to thank her. So she did everything right in her eyes. She didn't need to do any more. But just let go. Remember the good times is what she wants you to pass on, Sarah. So she's saying, please, can you do that for her? Go on, give me that again. She's asking me if you can pass that on, but I don't know whether I've messed up at all on where it's meant to be going for. But someone needs help around you, Sarah. I've got a second lady that's by me as well. As if the message is important that you help the family. Does that make sense, Sarah? Okay, thank you. She's happy. They're happy now. They're saying thank you very much. And just let them know, pass on the love. They're passing it to you and to her. Okay, and just give her the support that she needs at the minute. I said, you know, you can. Sometimes she doesn't accept the support that you try and give, so you're gonna have to be pushy. Okay, she's saying thank you. Right, back here and see where they're leading me again. So these messages are going too quick. I can't read them in time. So I've got a lady that's just arrived with a cake, but I don't know where she's meant to be going. And she's sort of pushed in, right? It's a chocolate cake. Go on. I know I asked earlier if it's someone's birthday today. It must be someone's birthday because she's singing to me happy birthday. Okay? Is there someone that's watching's birthday today? And I know there's a nan that I've got by me. So she's referring to herself as nan for someone whose birthday. Go on, give me a little bit more, a name or something. Tell her whether she's telling me her name's Corrine. No, she's telling me it's not. But she's telling me that will make sense, but I don't know. It's a male's birthday, she's telling me. So it's like a grandson or great grandson's birthday, she's telling me. I can't quite make sense of it. So I keep hearing her. So I'm sure she's saying Corrine, but it's for a male. So she's telling me I've not quite got it right. I mean, it definitely makes sense. Go on. Corey, okay. Mandy, okay. I've got a nat. She's telling me yes. She's just arrived. She's arrived with a cake. Okay, and she's telling me it's 21 and she's singing happy birthday. If she just wants you to pass on that she loves you all, she checks in on everyone, but she's been around today. Knows it's not birthday he wanted. It's not the birthday he wanted. So I can step back a little bit. It's not the birthday. Stop. It's not the birthday he wanted, okay, necessarily, and he would have preferred to have it all with friends, but it was still nice. She's been around, all, and it's like, it was nice to see everyone getting along and having a nice time. She just wants to send the love and says that she's giving a cake, okay? She's saying, tell him, okay? She loves the family get-togethers. That's all she wanted to say. So I've got Spirit now queuing up by me. Got a gentleman by me now, and he's bringing a cake, but this time it's symbolic. The cake is so it's to do with passing. Okay, as if there's an anniversary coming up or around. Okay, he wants to talk to his daughter. Okay, but you need to tell me who, please. He's emotional as he's come close to me, as if he just wants to let everyone know that he's all right. Okay, so it's an anniversary, and it's coming up later in the month. It's not around yet. I just said it's in a week, 10 days time. A week, 10 days. He's saying. I said a week, and he said 10 days. So I don't know whether that makes sense to someone. Okay, go on, give me the name. So it's not just for you, but he's giving me that Danny. He said Danny, but he's saying Danielle after that. He wants them to know that he's fine. He's with loved ones. He's got the dog. 20th, what day? He's telling me 10 days. So I don't know what date it is today. 20th. But yes, Danielle, okay, he's saying yes, it's for you, and he's saying he loves you. But I don't know whether he's called you Danny, but he keeps saying Danny. Okay. He loves you dearly. For one sec, it's as if he wants to give you guidance at the minute. There's something around you at the minute, Danny, and he's saying you've got to see that the opportunity's ahead of you and like commit to it, or you've just started something new and you need to commit. Okay. He's got more than one dog that's around him, and he's quite happy. He kind of preferred dogs to people. He's saying so. He's got his sense of humour as well. He's saying at the moment he's a bit worried about you. You need to be using your initiative, okay, as well as your mind, to solve the problems or get the answers that you need. He says the answers will come, and it's as if you've already got them. Okay. I don't know what, but it's as if he's saying he's been reading. Okay. But he's saying no pain in the ass or something. He's just interrupted me because he stood here. But he's saying it's like you've not had so much good luck around you, and he's saying there's good luck coming. Okay. But remember what he's always said. He's saying, face your problems head on. Okay, face your problems head on with confidence and courage. He says he'll always give you strength. He's always around you. Okay. He says the TV, that's me. So I don't know what he's referring to, but he's saying the TV, that's me. Okay. And stand up for yourself at the moment, though. Speak out truthfully and respectfully. No attachment to outcome, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. He's saying you're being called upon at the minute to sort of remove whatever troubles are around you and know that it's going to have a positive outcome. Okay? He's saying just keep your faith and be positive. He says, I love you, darling. So, yeah, just be aware that the TV's him, the TV. He's going on about the TV. Okay. I hope that helps you. Right. Let's look back at the screen. I've got a lady by the side of me that she's as if she's calling her Zoe. I don't know if there's a Zoe online, but she's saying she really wants to give guidance to Zoe. It's like you're not seeing clearly. Is that right? Yes, I'm being told yes. Okay, Zoe Clayton. Right. So I'm going towards the cards. She's trying to point me towards the cards as if you need guidance. Okay. Um, she's adamant that she wants to help. Okay. She doesn't want you to hold back at the moment. Okay. She's saying the timing's perfect. You're ready to rise. Okay. She wants you to know you're safe, as if you're worrying if you're stepping out and doing something new that you're whether you're going to be safe. She says you're protected at all times. Okay. She always guards over you, okay, and your loved ones in your home. And she's looked after you. I'll try and find out exactly who she is in a second. She's just demonstrating with information. Okay. But your ideas are good, so move ahead, she's saying. Okay. Remember who you are. You're powerful, she says, like her. Okay. And you're very much loved. It's like teaching and learning and teaching, she's saying, learning and teaching. Keep an eye open, an open mind for new ideas and teach new ideas to others. So she's as if she's trying to push you towards some sort of teaching or caring for others. Okay? She's trying to remind you that sometimes you need some quiet time about yourself, with yourself. Do you teach or something to do with children? Does that make sense, Zoe? Is there an opportunity around you at the minute to do with children and teaching? So she's still by me, but as if she's waiting for me to. Yes, okay. Good. Okay. Well, she's wanting you to go in that direction. You must have an opportunity around you at the minute. And she's saying, go for it. It'll bring the passion back into your heart, what you'd love to do. But she doesn't want you to miss. She's worried you're going to miss the opportunity. Okay. She's saying, just jump straight in, 2-footed. But also, you need to be paying attention to her. She comes to you in your thoughts and your ideas. And she tries to answer your prayers, but you sometimes miss it. She says she does hear you, so you used to talk out to her. Okay. Or you do. She says, give your cares and worries to her. Okay. Allow her to take the burden. I'm a bit confused. I've got two ladies by me that are talking, but I feel that they're both grandmothers. Okay? One's definitely a grandmother. But it's like they loved you more like a daughter as well. There's a lot of love coming through, especially for the speed that they've just jumped straight in. You have a natural gift and natural bond for children, and the way that you can help them. Okay? You appeal to their sensitive side, and they appeal to yours. Okay? But she's saying whatever is going on around, whatever you're doing, it's as if you've not been having any luck. She says, have faith. Your prayers will be answered, and that you're going to have victory, or you're going to accomplish what you need. Okay? So you go through that career transition. Okay, your life purpose is going to be triggered. So it's like it's not all about the money. She's saying it's about what you do. So you'll have a lot more abundance in your heart. She's saying you know which option to take and move forward with regards to that. Like as if it might be taking a step backwards, but the step backwards is to your happiness. Okay, does that make sense? Right. Second lady that arrived is more wanting to send love. She's telling me you're like a daughter, so she's not a mum, but you're like a daughter. She wants to send love to one son. She wants to send love to son. So I don't know whether you've got. It's not mother though. One sec. She's saying, when are you getting married? Okay, Zoe, does that make sense? She's like, when are you getting married? So she wants you to get married. So you're with her son. She's saying, sending her love to you like you're like a daughter, but she wants you to get married. And she loved you, and she loved him. Because she's been there, or she wants to be there. Okay, and move on from there. And I hope that helps you. Right, Emma. We're going. Got a male that's really nice energy. He's just that close. Emma Jones, if I've just heard his name right. Emma Jones, granddad. Okay. Wants to send his love. So I know I'm not looking at the messages too much. They're stepping forward one after another, but they're in order. Or they're keeping in order at the minute. Is there an Emma Jones or Jones on? Ryan, it's like he's come because you've sent him, is what I'm being given. So my messages aren't moving down. I've got to move them down myself. Emma, is there an Emma? Tried to send grandfather through to me. If I'm back down to the bottom, I may have missed a comment that they'd gone way up the screen. So you've been waiting for him to come through. As he's coming close to me, I've got a very tight chest, and I just all I want to do is cough. Okay. Emma James. Yes, okay. So he loves you. He's always around all of you. Sending his love to mum, okay? Emma, if that makes sense. I just want you to know that you can achieve anything you want to. Never give up. Always set your dreams and whatever you want high. He'll always aid giving you what you want. Okay? It was if you had a good bond or a special bond with him. Okay? He used to love talking. He'd always take everything in and listen. Very much caring. He says he still does the same. It's just he can't communicate back. He's always around. So if he's done something with your picture, or you've been at a picture, does that make sense, Emma? It's like something to do with a picture or a photo, a picture. You're talking about a picture and he's laughing. Does that make sense, Emma? Like the important bit that he's trying to say is something about this picture. He's not telling me he's moved the picture. I don't quite understand. Does that make sense, Emma? Okay, we just want you to know it's in with the picture. Okay, and he's laughing his head off. He just wants to know he loves you and sending his love to everyone. Okay, Spencer, I've just seen your yes, please. One sec. And a lady that's then, as soon as I've read that, is shouting up on the side of me. Okay, she's got very much a lot of love for you, Spencer. Okay, she says she's got a beauty back. Okay, she's got quite a bit of sense of humour. So it's Nan. But like you would spend a lot of time together. She wanted to know that she loves you dearly, Spencer. And she says she's pleased. She's trying to turn things. You start to turn things around. Okay, from the past. Okay? But you need to have faith. She's saying always be kind, always be caring. You're very sensitive, but always do what's right for you and for others. She's calling you a good boy, and it's as if she'd have kissed you on the head. Does that make sense, Spencer? She'll tell me off if I call her Gran. She's saying so. It's Nan. But she says you've got some sort of as if you missed a goodbye. She's saying you didn't miss the goodbye because she come around you. So let go of that. It's like you felt like you should have done something different or said goodbye. Does that make sense? And it's always been on your mind, Spencer. But she can dance again as well, she's saying. She's got her agility back. Emma, that'll be right. Okay, that will be him on the picture. Does that make sense to you, Spencer, about the goodbye? Because if you'd missed a goodbye or you felt like someone had kept you back from a goodbye, but she went the way she needed to go, she's saying. She's not got any pain or anything around her. Okay? She wants you to send love out to everyone, she's saying. But she's not leaving this like, as if you've got a problem with it, about her going. She wanted me to get clarification from you, Spencer, that you understand that. Okay, wonderful. She's saying, okay, so now you've got to release. Okay, she's saying release. She says, I watch you, I watch you. Right. She's not got the glasses. She's got rid of those so she can see clearly. She's always watching after you. She says, take care of the special ones in your life. Okay. Live life from your heart. Okay. She says, the heart's the important bit. She says she loves you dearly. And you can always call on her for guidance or help. She will come to you. Okay. So just be aware of your dreams. Okay. Ask for you to remember them, and she does come close. Okay. She said, I love you, Petal, but I don't understand that. I don't know whether that makes sense to you, Spencer. Right. But I'll leave you with that. Right. We'll just have a. Let's see where we're going to go next. I've got a man called Bob. He's just introduced. I get more names when I'm doing lives than any other time. Right? I've got a man, gentleman that's come and arrived. He's saying his name's Chris. Okay. Paula. Right. Chris. Okay. He's got like a fatherly love for a lady anyway. I've got that at the minute, but it's not. He's telling me uncle. Right. I believe it's for Paula. Okay. You've asked him. It's like you've sent him. Paula, have you got an uncle or something called Chris? Chris. But the love he's got for you is like huge. It's more like a fatherly love. It's like there was a bond. Okay. But he's saying you don't need to worry about him. He's fine. Okay. Says ask him and he can do more. He'll let you know that he's around. Okay. But if he wants to mess around with your dad, does that make sense? Okay. Paul, does that make sense? It's like he wants to mess around with you. He wants to. Your dad doesn't necessarily always believe. He wants to mess about with your dad. He's saying something about dad. Does that make sense, Paul? He's still by the side of me, but it's like. Also, just handed me some flowers. So there must be a female's birthday around you, Paula, at the minute. Okay. He's quite surprised he's not forgotten. So it's either just been or just coming. Okay. But flowers are given for a female. They didn't get on. Okay. It's like he wants you. Okay, Paula. That's making sense now. If they didn't get on, okay, it's more like he wants to send apologies, trying to smooth over the bridge and whatever happened, but he wants to smooth it out now. Okay. It was like something Dad might not say, but as if he's got a problem with not healing it all over before he went. So he's trying to say he wants you to let your dad know that okay, he's fine, okay, and that everything's smoothed over. It's all forgotten. Okay. Step back a little bit, thank you. Right, come on, Chris, come back forward. Yes, just get Dad needs to get rid of that weight off his shoulder. It's like he's trying to imply there's an element of guilt, but I think it's more on Uncle's side than Dad's side. Okay, feels like he should have cleared the air. So he's wanting you to pass that on. That he says you'll know what he means. Okay, but Right, go on then, back to... Right, anyway, so forgetting that, that's like he wanted to do that himself. So it's what he's wanted to pass on. He's asking you to do that for him. Okay, for him. He'd like to give you advice or something. So did he step into Dad's role or something like that? I'm not quite sure what I'm... Paula, did he step in and looks like more act as a father for you, father figure? He says you know what he means. It's like he wants to move on. He's like, he wants to give you guidance. Okay. So he's talking to me, Paula. Okay. Is there a problem around you at the minute? He's like he's wanting to. Okay. He's wanting to give you some guidance. Okay. He says the cold neck. Okay. He's talking about cold neck. Okay. As if you've got a lady cuddling your neck. Okay. It's like you send someone close. So I'll pick that up in a minute. He's trying to give me guidance for you. He's saying there's some sort of situation around you at the minute that you're too close to. Look at the bigger picture before taking action. Accept the situation that's around you at the minute rather than fighting to change it. Because there's something out of balance. He just needs to bring the balance back. He's saying look at the bigger picture a little bit from higher up. Okay? So he's saying sort of more stop complaining with whatever's around you and just accept things as they are and see the blessings that are around you in your life. Okay? He just wants you to know that. He's telling me he sent a female, like, pick up on the energy. He's saying he sent a female to you to be around you. His mum in spirit, Paula. His mum in spirit. I haven't got mum here, but I'm sure he's talking about mum. Does that make sense, Paula? We've put his... I haven't got mum here, Paula, but it's telling me that like, so mum's around you. It's like at the minute, as if she's around you. She's trying to make herself known. Okay, and he'll be back with you as well in a minute. Okay, so he is often he's around mum. He wants you to know as well he's not in pain or anything now, and mum's fine as well. It's like they cause trouble together. Watch your lights and watch your doors, he's saying, and he's coming back to you, but mum's around you. So if she's cuddling you, okay? Watch your doors, watch your lights, he's saying, and he's laughing. And he's saying, love you. He said, he's telling me mum sends her love. Okay. It's like she wants to be noticed as if they've separated deliberately so that you could have hopefully felt her while he's here with me. Okay. I hope that helps you. Right. Okay. I've got a man now that wants to talk to Susan. Go on. It's like dad, and he's never stopped thinking about you. Clearly would have passed a long time ago. Okay. And he never stopped thinking about you. He loves you. It's like you've asked him, so he's decided he'll step forward. He's got a sense of you, and we said he's got nothing better to do. Okay? But he wants you to know that he's still around and he still looks out for you. He may have been gone a long time. I don't, Susan, as if 22 years, something like that. He's got me to count candles to work that out. Right. He's laughing. 20. It was Susan. Okay. And he'd have gone 20 years ago. He's always still around you. Okay. And he comes and sits on the bed still by your side. Occasionally you do. It's like as if you've got a mirror in front of you, but then out the corner of your eye in the mirror, occasionally you may have seen Dad in the past. He's saying he'll try and do that again, and sometimes you'll smell him. He just sit on the bed, that's the dip, okay? And he does comfort you because you'll storm off and get yourself by yourself, he's saying, when you're upset or someone's upset you or cross. He says he will still come comfort you around there, okay? Tell me to tell you to look out for the flower as if he's going to leave you a flower. Look out for a flower in an unusual place the next couple of days. But he's still around you, Susan. Um, I've heard him right. I think Charles just said he's got a cat. Does that make sense, Susan? He wants you to know he's got the cat. I don't know whether I don't feel it's necessarily your cat. Thank you, Lorraine. Does that make sense, Susan? So if someone's been upset about a cat, he's got the cat. You're welcome, Paula. Okay, that's okay. He's got as if he wants you to know he's got the cat. Okay. Um, he's saying look out for the flower. Okay. He plays with something as well, changes the colour of the light. He just wants to say that's him. As if you've had some interference. It's on electrical equipment. He's not telling me what. So he plays with the light. He makes the light green. And he says he's not talking about traffic lights. He's saying just watch. It's him that interferes anyway. And I don't know whether that's with yours or like partners' items, but he just wants you to know that. Okay. Thank you. So he's sending his love to Susan. Okay. All right. Well, mail bombing, but well, Lorraine Jones. I've got a gentleman that's stepping close. He has got a lady with him. Says it. So I've got one. Pap, pap, pap. I've got a grandfather figure that's around. It's more like rather than him saying hello, it's like he wants to give you. He says you're a very positive person. Okay, Lorraine Jones says you're a very positive person, but sometimes you can be inside different to the positivity that you give out. So you appear very positive to others. Okay, and he says sometimes you're wondering whether everything's where you should be. Everything's in divine order for you at the minute. Okay, everything is how it needs to be right now. So look past the illusions that you're putting in place in your mind, saying, and just accept that everything is where it's meant to be. Okay. He's telling me the time is perfect, as if you're meant to be starting something new, Lorraine. I'm moving slightly in a different direction. He's saying the time is perfect for you to turn up and rise. Okay? He says you've actually got a very good spiritual understanding as well, Lorraine. Okay? He's bringing a lot of him. He's trying to give you symbols and signs. Okay? They all are, so that you can see the understand spiritual truths. Does that make sense to you, Lorraine? Okay? Also, he's saying you've got a very good bond with children. But sometimes you need to value yourself more. He's saying you need to remember who you are. You're very powerful, loving, and creative and caring. Okay, and you're loved very, very much. Right, what is that? He's telling me to switch to a different cards. Give me 1 second. He's trying to tell you more. I do feel it's a grandfather that stepped forward. He always looked after you. Go on. Levy's talking about work. I don't think he's talking about direct family, but it's like you're trying to impress too many people. So just be silent, pay attention, okay? And saying like, listen and see what's around you, okay? Make a stand. He's saying you're fine to make a stand as if you've already made a stand for what you believe in. He says, don't worry about any judgment. Just continue to move forward, but remain vigilant about the current situation. Listen to him in your mind. Someone's trying to give you good guidance around you as well. He's saying, take time to listen compassionately to what guidance is coming. Don't bite their heads off, Lorraine. And it's like they want you to stand out from the crowd. So trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges that are before you, whatever's around you at the minute. And most importantly, Lorraine, you must keep your sense of humour. He says that brings you back down to earth. Okay? He has got other spirits around him, but he just said he wants to pass that on quickly. Don't really ask for a lot, he's saying, and he just wanted to give you that at the minute. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, I'm glad that makes sense, Lorraine. Give me 1 sec. I will come back on with them. So I'm just going to have a couple of minutes break in between because I've got spirit arguing by the side of me. So I'll try and get them back into an order. So I hope that's helped everyone so far that I've brought a message through to. A quick cigarette and I'll carry on. Right. If anyone's got a particular spirit they want me to try and bring through for them, they want to name them. If they're not right by me, I'll try and call them through to get to me. Okay, we've got a cracking noise at the front of the back of your house. You need to message me and tell me a little bit more with regard to that. So I've forgotten the name as it went by. The comments gone quickly. I can't promise that I call these through they will come, but I'm just trying now for a few of you. Okay. I haven't got a lady with a football shirt on by the side of me at the minute. Samantha. While I'm doing this, Bernadette, I did mention I've just tried to get Bevan called Bevan. She's come by my side. Okay. She's got a lot of love going your way. She says you're not as confused and you need to straighten your path out. Okay. Just decide what you want. It's like you're not following your desires, Bev. So you follow your desires. So Bernadette, she's saying you really do know what direction you want to go in. She says you're telling everyone you're confused. Does that make sense at the minute, Bernadette? She's saying you don't. You've got to follow your heart. Your heart's calling you to work and help others. Okay? But it's like you're trying to focus too much. She's saying on money. Does that make sense, Bernadette? She's saying that everything will come as it's meant to be if you can go down the other path. It'll all be much clearer for you. Okay? She knows that you've had some darkness around you, but she's saying it's being lifted. Okay? Bev, a friend of yours, Bernadette. There's a lot of love coming your way, but I don't feel that it's necessarily a family member. But she's saying just follow your passions, your heart. Okay, it might go with disapproval from others, but it's not the disapproval from others. She says follow your desires. When did you ever let anyone influence you? Okay, so she's saying don't let other people influence you. Follow your heart. Okay, she says she'll mess you about if you don't. Okay? And she'll start interfering with more. So she's implying that she's already interfered and done things around the house. She's had some bangs. She's dropped things. Okay, she's saying that's her. You wanted to know she's close. She said, I damn well am close. Okay, and go in the direction you're meant to be. Okay? You didn't come this far and do everything that you've done so far to now be giving up. She says you're not going to. She won't let you. So she says sod everyone else and move in the direction. She keeps saying disapproval. Okay, saying disapproval. Saying she loves you and she's always near. But does it make sense about the things happening, the bangs, okay, and things dropping? Because she's saying that that's her. Makes sense, Bernadette. She says she's telling you off now as well. That you need to listen to the message you've been given before. Okay? You've had your direction as well confirmed to you. I hope that's helped. But she's saying she's always around you. She always checks on you. She thanks you for what you do as well. She hears you. She talks to you. You talk to her still. Okay, she does hear you. And trust your instinct. She says that is me that gives you the answers back. Okay, and she just says she loves you. Okay. I've now got the ones around that I've started to pull through. Right, Brittany, ask for your son's dad to come through to me. Okay. It makes sense that he doesn't want to come too close. He's bouncing backwards and forwards as if he needs to offer you an apology, Brittany. Okay. It was the Brittany that said the son was 9. Okay. It's as if he doesn't want me to go into the pain of the passing. Okay. But he wants to say sorry to you as if he didn't treat you right. Does that make sense, Brittany? But he's saying you're a fantastic mother and you do everything right as far as he's concerned. He is always around. He hopes you don't mind. It's like he's in the outside son's bedroom. Um, he's really sorry. Okay, and as if he doesn't want you to have the weight across your shoulders to do with him going. It's like he couldn't say sorry, but he couldn't. Nothing could stop. Okay, it's like I've not got the pain. I couldn't see clearly, so I don't know whether he didn't say something or misled you towards the end. But Brittany, he wants you to know that you're the best mother. He always checks and looks after your son. I believe I've got a name, Jim or something, coming to me. Okay, I don't know whether that's his name. Does that make sense? Okay, he says he doesn't miss you because he's always around you. He wants you to know that, as if your son used to see him as well. So stop telling him he doesn't see anything. That is me that he sees or that he's aware of. Okay, and he's just hoping that you can be fully happy. He wants you to be happy. He says he loves you. He's so proud of everything that you've done, but he wish he could have done more. Okay, I've been different. But Jim. Does that make sense, Brittany? Jimmy. Okay, was that his name, or have I got a different spirit? It sounded like someone else shouted the name out to me. Okay, yeah, he loves you. He's always around. Okay, and he'll never let son down. He says, "Don't worry about him. It's as if you're worrying about him at the minute. School will be absolutely fine. He'll be turned around. It's the teachers, not him. So it should be get the teachers to change. Okay, so if there's some sort of problem around him or there's a problem coming up, it's the teachers. Okay, and he said he loves you and he loves him. He's done that and says, give him a hug and a kiss from me. And he'll try and let you know as well that he's always around to listen out for a noise. He doesn't want to frighten you. But he says as long as you know he's going to be around, he's around, then he's going to do a little bit more to let you know that he is there. So listen out tonight and he's going to give you a sign, he's telling me. Okay. But he loves you, okay? I've got someone I didn't call through here now, right? Couple, a male and a female. Liz, Liz. I've got a nan for a Liz. Okay. No, okay, it's not a husband. I don't know whether there's a link, but they've got their arm around each other. But I feel it's. I was going to say dad. The love's coming across as like dad, but I don't feel it's dad either, Liz. Okay. Just tell me, please. I don't know whether they're together or like they're opposite sides of the family or not, but it's like I've got nan and then they're saying uncle, Liz. Okay. You've sent them through to me. I didn't pick them, but they've sent them through. Okay. And I just want to know that you're very much cared about. I love you. And when you send love to their family, okay. And the uncle's fine now. It's like he's fit. He's not got any pain or anything around him. Okay. And he's with nan. Okay. Both are giving me flowers as well. So I don't know whether that's your birthday coming up, Liz, or it's just been, but there's flowers. There's definitely a female's birthday around for both of them giving me flowers. It would have been then followed, or there's a male birthday around as well. But that's coming from Uncle. He's giving a balloon. Okay. So I don't know if that makes sense. There's a female's either just been or just coming. And it's if it's followed by a male that he wants to, your uncle wants to pass that on. Okay. Birthdays. It's like he's remembered. Okay, it's like as if he's remembered the birthday. He would never have done. But the pain, he just wants everyone to know. It's if someone, not you, but someone's got to wait to do with his passing. Okay? And he's saying, look, I'm fine, I'm out of pain. But the way it needs to be, they've got work to do anyway. So someone must have missed or felt like they should have done more. Okay? Liz, and he wants them to know that he didn't, that's not the way at all. And he loves everyone. Okay? And that's the important part of the message. It's like he wants to pass. Are they within days, the birthdays? Within days? Or very close together? But there's a balloon for a male as well, but that's been passed on from your uncle. As if you could send his love with the balloon. But I'm really, really proud of you. Okay. And tell mum to stop worrying, and saying, tell mum to stop worrying. She'll be fine. Okay. I hope that helps you, Liz. Okay. Right. See where we're going next. Right. Taylor Lear, I think I had your pappy earlier. Okay. So if you didn't pick that message up, Taylor, you could listen to it back or just message me. Okay. Kimberly, I've got a grand by the side of me. That's for Kimberly. She's saying you were granddaughter. Right. She didn't see you as anything different. Kimberly, I believe actually I've got love that she's got is a lot for you. And she wants to, it's a big family. So I believe she's saying you were granddaughter. So I believe she's a great grandmother that's around. Okay. So go on. She's listened. She's not deaf. She's come forward for you, but she wants to send her love on to everyone. Okay. Kimberly Richmond, I believe, is what I'm getting. Kimberly Richmond. But she's got a lot of love coming your way. She wants to send her love to everyone. She comes and checks on your wall. She visits everyone. Okay. Sometimes you smell her. She's saying, sorry, I'm losing my words. She sounds like the perfume. Okay. So if you just sense her around, she's saying, drop the grate and just gran or grandma. Okay. as far as she was concerned, your just grandchild is not great. Okay, she loves you. She's really proud of you. She watches over. She says you're really caring. You've got a big heart. She's so proud of you. Okay, she knew you were going to go into a fine young lady. She's saying. Okay, she's on about the smell in the kitchen, as if she does something in the kitchen as well for you, Kimberly. She says no, it wasn't you. It's either the cupboard or the drawer. Okay, she's done me a microwave as well. As if you've asked for a sign, so she's been giving you it in the kitchen. Okay? She says out the corner of the eye, you do see movement in the bedroom. She says that's her. And she does come close. She says stop getting upset, because whenever you're upset, she comes close to you. She worries about you. She doesn't like you thinking that you've got problems around you. Okay, but just know that she cares and she loves you, and she's sending her love your direction. Okay, does that make sense in regards to the kitchen? I'll try and get a bit more about what she's saying. She definitely messes around in the kitchen, Kimberly. She says she always hears you and she loves you too. She says you can't hear her back, but just be aware of your senses. Your senses are correct. Okay? Because she's saying your senses are correct. Yes, don't get scared, but as if she's done something in the kitchen, which is why she's trying not to scare you, as if she's left something open. Okay? And you're always closing it, but she leaves it open. As if there's a microwave and the light, she makes the light flicker on the microwave or something. I don't quite follow. That's what she's saying she does around you, Kimberly. She doesn't want to make you scared. But when you have that cold neck, she says that's where it comes. I do, my power shuts off. Is that in the kitchen? Okay, so I know she's saying she does something in the kitchen. Okay, right. She's saying she loves you very much, very dearly. Send her love on to everyone. She's saying, please. She still gets together with the gatherings, and she still loves cake. I know you'd put soup. So if she's talking about soup, as if at one point she'd have made homemade soup. Right, let me move on. Okay. Okay. Emma James. Emma James. Right. A lady by the side of me. Okay. I don't feel she's a grandmother though. It's like a great grandmother. Okay. It's like she's been trying to get hold of you. You're not listening to your instincts. You're letting your mind get carried away. She's telling me. So you need to see clearly. Whenever you ignore your instincts, she's telling me you ignore the red flags that are inside you, and then it causes you problems and you get hurt. So you need to be listening to your instincts, not letting your mind take over. You'll know from experience that your mind, when you've done that, you've ended up being hurt. Go on. So she says you need to pay attention to the situation that's around you. She's saying listen to your signs, listen to your instincts, listen to the visions that she's giving you. Okay, make a stand for what you believe in. Okay, it doesn't matter what others think. Just know and follow your own desires. Okay, take time to. Well, as you're trying to strive ahead in the wrong direction. Stop, she's shouting at me. Okay. Tell me, does that make sense? She's so far, it's like to stop. She wants you to stop striving ahead. Okay. Take time to rest, recuperate, okay? And then check that you're going in the right direction. It's like saying you need to check your compass. Okay. That makes sense so far, Emma. One sec, because I've still got it by the side of me. You're welcome, Susan. Yes, okay, right. Okay, it's like you can be shy. You try and hide your true self. They're saying don't be totally honest with yourself and let your truth. Saying let your truth self shine. Okay, let yourself stand out, okay? And be noticed. Get clear on your intentions. Stay focused and move quickly to achieve your goals. You face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you'll always emerge victorious. You always have done. But do follow your instincts. Okay? Take time to listen compassionately to the way things are given to you. Okay? But you need to be using your intuition as well as your head. Okay, and that will solve the problems and everything that's around you and give you the answers that you need. So it says always trust your instincts. You will see the truth in everything when you follow your instincts. Okay, you're going to need to be brave, she's saying, and like lead others. Okay, but the period of darkness that had been around you is expiring. It's like expiring. It's all coming to light. So now's the time for you to heal. Is what she's saying, and just be enough faith and believe. Okay, but pay close attention is what they're telling me to your dreams and the signs and the numbers. Okay? It's like as if you see the same time each day. You need to be looking at those numbers as angel numbers. Okay, and look at the meanings. They're trying to give you signs all over the place, and you're not listening to them. But you want to say they're just trying to give me more. It's saying you've been told you've been ignoring. She's been trying to get the messages across to you. 721, 721, 721. She's telling me the number to do with angel. That you need to look up, Emma. Okay, so I don't know whether you see the time at 7:21 regularly. I don't know there's a problem to do with children or something around you. Okay, but it's you need to let your inner child also shine. And your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realise, but they still need nurturing and they need a lot of patience. And sometimes you're short on patience, which is why you stop striving ahead and see what's around you. But notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as significant divine guidance to try and stop you going down a wrong path and getting hurt. And you need to write down a list or something with the on your desires and your fears. You'll see that your desires, the good, compared to what's negative around you, the positive will completely win for you. And there's more on the positive side. So just review your life and see what changes are around you. Spread your wings. Your wings. Timing's perfect for you to move forward. Okay? And it's like in slightly new direction. Just follow. And that's what I've been trying to get hold of you to pass that message on. Okay? And she's like your guide. She's like great grandmother. She's like your guide around you, Emma. Is what she's indicating to me. So and you're not listening to your instincts, and that's what she wants to try and bring clearly to you. Right. What time is it? 2 or 3 more, and then I'll come off. Right. Viv. I've got a gentleman saying Viv to me. Viv. Vivian. Viv. Okay. Saying he's hoping you're still online. And his father. Okay. Vivian. Father. Father. Dad loves you very much, he's saying. Vivian. I'll give it a second more, else I'll move on. You're welcome, Sharon. Right, Vivian. Hi, Marta. Right, Vivian. Right, I'll move on right then. Go on. And so I've got a couple that are approaching me, but they're kind of shy. They don't really want to be stepping forward into a group. That's saying, I know it's a mother and father, okay, but they've come, especially mum, like you pushed me into it now, and I'm here for you because you've been moaning. Who for? Jeanette, Jean. I say tell her it's mum and dad. Jeanette, mum and dad. I feel Jeanette, Jean. Jeanette, Jean. Either I'll give it a moment more, or I'll move on there. Jean. Okay, Jean. Okay. They're not happy about being pushed to the front, but they said they're listening to you and they've come forward. Okay? So they didn't want to be at the centre of attention. Okay? Said if Mum, if you were still here, you'd be in big trouble pushing her forward. Okay? Dad's dragged her along. Okay? They're absolutely fine. They're together. Okay? They love you. They do keep an eye on you, and they keep around. They keep around yellow flowers. Don't know the relevance. They're not giving it as like a birthday, but I've just got yellow flowers, Jean. Okay. You're getting a thank you for everything you did. You've always been brave. You've been strong. I'm really proud of you. Okay. It's like I liked it. I don't know what I'm getting. They're like tapping the chest as if you was there something in a pocket for them. Okay. It's like they liked it. I'm talking to you, Jean Hunter. Mum and Dad are by the side of me. It's as if something went into a pocket. I don't understand. Does that make sense? They've been gone quite a while. They're not. It's like they didn't really want to come in public. They would more want to talk to you privately, is what they're saying. They were quite private. Dad's twisted her arm and pushed her forward. And, but she really loves you. She really loves you. And sorry for going. I'm sorry for going. What's the Gene? There's a relevance because they keep telling me something. It's either on clothing or something on a. When you were younger or something, did someone put something in top pocket? It's like Dad showing me a top pocket, like a pocket on a shirt. Don't know whether you left notes or put something in a pocket or something. I don't understand what he's telling me. The only thing that he's come about with is like the pocket. They've got a lot of love for you. They are always around. They never want to frighten you either. Okay? Things weren't necessarily in order, or they didn't leave it. Things were in a mess when they'd gone. Okay, that could be a okay. Was there initials or something? Was there an initial or something on the hanky? I don't know what he's exactly showing me, but it's like trying to give a memory back, and they're always around you. You've had to be brave. You've not necessarily the easiest life. Is also what I'm being given. Okay, you're tough. You're strong. Okay, they are proud of you. Whatever you're, you need to believe whatever you're desiring around you at the minute, Gene, it can come. You just got to be positive. Okay, and that's bad telling you. Just be positive. Be positive. Think positively, and it'll come around you. Okay? I don't want to say it. Go on. They're trying to be secretive around me. They don't want to put. No, go on. I was talking about airing laundry in public or something. I don't know what she's trying to exactly say. But she just wants you to know that she loves you. She's always around you, and um, and she'll come whenever you call. And they both will. She's trying to shut Dad up. But whatever they're trying to say is, whatever your dreams and desires are, they can still be fulfilled. Just follow your heart, follow your desires, and be positive, and everything can come around. Have faith. Okay. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay. I don't know if I heard correctly there as he was just going, whether it was I couldn't quite gather whether it was Fred or Frank. Fred. I heard the fr. I didn't hear the end part as he left. Okay. I know they've got a lot of love for you. Mum's definitely cross with Dad for dragging her forward. Okay. But he wanted to honour what you'd asked for. Right. Let me do one more. I'm looking at the screen to try and bring it through, so I'll do one more. Very quickly, I'll still do the one more. Liam stepping close. He's like, he's not been around me the last couple of times. He's been with Mum. Okay, he's telling me. And he's been trying to comfort Mum as if she's going through a hard time. She's finding it hard. But he says, I'm always with you, and you have been smelling me. I have been around. Okay? Whatever dropped, was there a pen, a plastic pen or something that dropped to the floor? He says he's been trying to give you the sign and move things physically. It's the pen. But he's saying he's been comforting you, like, cheer up, put a smile back on your face. You love to see him happy, you. And stop worrying. Okay? He knows he's left a hole in your heart and pain around you. He's saying he loved you. Okay? Okay. But yeah, he's been around you. He's not been around me the last couple of times. He's been trying to comfort you, Yvonne. He says you've been in a dark place. He says just see positively of things ahead, and he'll make sure that you get all the best around you. And he says he's thanking you, April, for looking after her and taking on her. And he's just sending his love. He says he only wants to be quick. He wants to be back to you. Okay. And that you just need him by your side at the minute. And he says he is. That's exactly where he's situated, right by your side. Okay. And only when you're feeling better will he leave your side. Okay. He's not going anywhere else, not travelling anywhere else. He's been by your side, Yvonne. I love you, Mum. Right. Message me, Lorraine, because I need more information with regard to the cracking noise to be able to help you. I won't do that on here. Yes, a pen fell off the side. I've been struggling. Okay, and he's letting you know that he's around. Okay? His communication is getting very, very clear, Yvonne. I think it's your mother that I've got on my side, Teresa. Okay, but well, she's going down two different fronts for me now, Teresa. It's as if you've also got a weight over your shoulder, and she wants you to know that you did everything right. Okay? Everything, she liked everything, but it's as if you've got a weight to do with. She heard everything you'd said. Okay, she wants you to know that she heard everything you said, so you could get it off you. She tried to let you know that she could hear you. Okay, so I don't know exactly what she's referring to, Teresa, but she's saying you need guidance or something at the minute. She wants to help. She wants to help. Okay, she's always around you. She always hears you. Okay, but you're not always easy to let be guided. She's saying. Suggesting you change your mannerisms at the minute, and it's more positive, and that can bring positive change around you. So you often tire yourself out. You help too many people, Teresa. She's saying, okay, and sometimes you don't necessarily do things for yourself. Sometimes you need to have a relax, have a bath. She's saying, okay, but you try and please too many people at the same time. So I just pay close attention as well to what's going on around you at the minute. You're overlooking something important. Okay? Because you're losing your sense of humour. Try and be very positive, she's saying. And she says, I'm a fine woman to talk, because I could be grumpy. But relax. She says, you've got good creative ideas, but sometimes you don't you need to let go of the need to be right, or force your ideas on someone rather than just saying them and then stepping back. Sometimes you can get yourself too close to a situation when you're trying to help others. Step back, say your thing once, and then step back. Okay? There's people who listen to you. They do. They just don't let you know they're listening to you. But it's time to go on a new adventure. Follow your heart. Follow your dreams. Bring balance back into your life for you. Okay? It's time that good fortune comes your way. She's going to make sure of it. And that abundance is coming your way. And by abundance, she's not talking about money. She's talking about happiness, she's saying. So be willing to receive all the good things that come to your life. She says you prefer more to give than you do receive. So don't turn down when people are trying to give you something. Accept it. Okay? Talking about dancing, Teresa. So did you used to dance or something? She said dancing used to be very good for you. Okay? Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude, thinking. You need to rest and do things for you. Get clear on your intentions, decide what you want, and then move forward. Okay? She says she's always around you, giving you guidance. Okay? Just pay attention to the signs that she tries to give you, especially in your dreams. Says you 3:30. She's saying 3:30. Often wake up. And she says that's the point you want to remember the dream. That's when I've been close. Okay. You use both your intuition and your intellect to solve problems and get the answers that you need. That will aid others as well. Let go of the fear of not. Let go of the fear, she's saying, and know that you're safe and protected at all times, Teresa. Okay. I don't understand that's twice. She's saying about music or dancing, as if you've got to bring that back in, music or dancing. So I don't know if there's any relevance to that or a hobby, but she's saying she loves you. Trust that you have the resources to get through challenges that are always put before you. You always have them. Okay? Right. She loves you, Teresa. So I hope that makes sense. Okay? I'm going to stop there because my energy's going. Okay? But I do thank everyone for joining me. Okay? I hope the messages have been helpful. Look forward to speaking to you, Grace. I'm Sharon. You're more than welcome, everyone. Okay? I hope everyone's enjoyed it. Sorry I couldn't give a message to everyone that's obviously online, but I hope everyone's appreciated the messages I have brought through. Samantha, I would have done. I did actually try and call grandfather through to you, Samantha Wiley. I was one of them that was on my list and he hasn't come forward to me. I can't force them to. They've got free will. But what I'm being told is if someone that's around you needs guidance at the minute, so you've got spirit very close. Because if he wasn't worrying about them and didn't need to be quite so close, he would have come forward. But I'm getting that from my guides, Samantha. Okay? That someone's going through a rough patch is all I'm being told, Samantha, and the spirits are all around them. Okay? Typically, when things are normal or things are going on fine, your spirits arrive very, very quickly, Samantha. But at the moment, there's some darkness or something around family members. Does that make sense, Samantha? Thank you, Sharon. Thanks, Steve. Good night, Gary. Steve, is Gary your father then, Steve? I hope that makes sense anyway, Samantha. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, April. Good night, and I hope everyone has a good night's sleep. Okay? I'll see you again soon. Take care, everyone. Good night.